The pig farmer serial killer case refers to the crimes committed by Robert Pickton, a Canadian man who was convicted of the murders of numerous women in British Columbia, Canada. Pickton, who owned a pig farm near Vancouver, carried out his crimes between the late 1980s and the early 2000s. His victims were predominantly women from vulnerable communities, including those from Vancouver's downtown east side. Pickton's farm became the center of a lengthy investigation after many women were reported missing in the area. Despite early suspicions and reports, it took several years before the authorities gathered enough evidence to arrest Pickton. In 2002, following a search of his property, police discovered remains and other incriminating evidence that linked him to the disappearances of many women. During the trial, Pickton was charged with the murder of 26 women, although he claimed to have killed more. In 2007, he was convicted of second-degree murder in 6 cases and sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole for 25 years. This was the maximum sentence under Canadian law at the time. The case shocked the nation and led to widespread criticism of how the missing women's cases were handled by authorities. This was particularly in relation to the marginalized communities affected. It also prompted a national inquiry into the systemic issues surrounding the treatment of vulnerable individuals, especially Indigenous women who were disproportionately affected. The pig farmer serial killer case remains one of Canada's most infamous criminal cases. It is a grim reminder of the importance of timely investigations and protecting those at risk of harm.